Let's get ready for the Battle Rapport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, Hydroman, your Slipknot fan of Battle Rap, here helping you catch up on Battle Rap. Sorry I've been gone for a little bit. Family situation, mom passing. Things is, very hectic, getting a new job at the same time all this is happening. Thank you to all the supporters. Thank you to people that have subscribed to the channel, people that have not subscribed to the channel, and whoever donated. I appreciate any and all of you for helping. That is much obliged, and it is helping me through this tough time. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. And I will be doing an episode about my mom in the next coming weeks or so. I just need to get my bearings straight. This new job is, pretty, it's a pretty tough job, But with that and the passing of my mom, there's been a lot of, reaching out from family members and, friends, family members from both my stepfather's side to my real actual biological father's side that, both have helped either with a call or a text or donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I just, wanted to let, the world know who watches my channel that, yes, my mom did pass. It's been a very tough month and a half, month and a week. But, just like, the passing of my brother years ago, there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end, and you have to appreciate the time that you have, But with that, I just want to give a rest in peace shout out to my mom, Nydia Esther Diaz, aka Supermom, aka La Gata, or aka La Coneja, which that was her wrestling name back in the 70s and 80s, early 80s. But I'll have a whole episode of that in the next coming weeks that I do want to share with y'all. But to anyone right now that's watching, if you have any kids in the room, please, I'm giving y'all 5 seconds to get them out of the room. There will be some cursing and vulgarity, so giving y'all 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What the frack is going on in Battle Rap? Excuse me. What the fuck is going on in Battle Rap? Are you kidding me? Are you literally kidding me? Where are the big announcements? Oh, we got a few announcements. But what about Summer Madness? This is the second year in a row that Summer Madness is now what I call it, Summer Halfness. This is the second year already. I ain't even want to talk about the first one. I already talked about the first one before when all that hubbub was going on. And then I just kept it at that. That was it, I don't even think I did an after show on it or a recap on it. I just left it as is because it was, I don't even know if I did. Y'all go ahead and check that episode. You know what I mean? I'm just, still discombobulated and, earthly occurrences. Besides the bullshit that's happening in Battle Rap. What the fuck? Come on, bruh. Come on. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. You know what? Here we go. The announcements, right? For GTX, Battle of the Bay X, whatever they call it, Battle of the Bay 13, whatever it is, Battle of the Bay X. All I know is there's more promising battles there. A 3-day event over Summer Madness, or what I'd like to call Summer Halfness. This is my second year saying the whole Summer Halfness thing because that's what we've been getting. Half-ass URL, half-ass this, half-ass that. Here we go, URL. Hire DME Detroit, straight up. It's what I was saying months ago. Y'all should have even DME Detroit himself. Even y'all have him like 3 times in y'all trailers. Because of the simple fact, one way or another, y'all know with DME Detroit, Caps, and a few other battle rap bloggers and media, and you know, people who talk battle rap who aren't battle rappers themselves, they have their own opinions. Y'all want to scold them, but then put them up there on y'all trailers. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me, URL. Because it don't make sense. Come on now. Over half this card was already announced. What was it? Leaked and all that. More than half of the card was already announced. Though we have RBE taking a shit. Or should we say dumping all the bullshit to the side and just giving us a surprise. Bro, Young Ill versus Big K. Hollow the Dawn versus Ill Will. And we didn't even talk about GTX with the Battle of the Band having Diz versus who? Easy the Block Captain, or you know, some people call him Easy the Soggy Biscuit, and all this other stuff. They got Easy all crazy right now, and hopefully Easy, you know, back it up with some fight. Hey yo. I said back it up with a fight. You know what I mean? Not actually back that ass up like, you know, back at Juvenile. Go ahead and back that ass. This ain't, you know, late 90s, early 2000s right now. This is 2023. And why am I looking at Summer Madness already in July? Why am I getting a whole full trailer in July, right? Almost a month away from August 27th, which they have advertised. Summer Madness 13, or what I'd like to call it, Summer Halfness 12 and a quarter. Last one was like 11 and a half. This is like 12 and a quarter. Anyway, this is Summer Halfness. Because half the card is fire, half the card... Bro, it was like last year. Half the card was fire, half the card was... Come on now. You know, if half the card is fire and the other half is trash, you know it's... Basura. Fucking trash, bro. In 2023... Anyway, we gotta kill that anyway. Exit off. Yeah, facts. Exit off. Yeah. Exit off. But tell me. Let's go with the top of the card right now. We ain't gonna even go to the bottom of the card because there's a battle here I thought was the bottom of the card. That supposedly it was announced, but then it wasn't announced, and then they hyped it up like it was gonna be, but then it wasn't. It was shut down by P or one of the other, Beasley, whoever, saying it's not real, it's not official, it's not set in stone, so on and so forth, but that ended up being up there. I ain't even talk about that one. We gonna start with the top of the card. Top of the card. Pause. Hey, yo. Top of the card. Come on now. What the hell? Pause. I'm from Jersey. And we don't even say pause to top of the card. Come on. There's no metaphor with that where you're gonna get topped of it. Come on now. Top of the card. C-A-R-D. Get it? Got it? Good. Okay. I know y'all killing me in the comments, but whatever. I know I ain't even do my intro. I ain't even do the whole intro. You want? All right, cool. Before we get to the top of the card, let's do the intro. All right. Shout out to all the battle rap leagues. Well, shout out to all the battle rap leagues. Shout out to all the battle rap bloggers. You know, except a few of y'all. Y'all like, really, you know, pedos and chomos and stuff, and you know, women beaters and stuff, and still got cases on y'all jackets. But I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the real ones that's been out here grinding. Hey, yo, pause. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. The real grinding, not fucking doing the bull. Come on now. Leave me alone, all right, people? But anyway, shout out to DME Detroit. You know what I mean? On fam, what's up? Shout out to Peasy World. PC World, why you had to show guns on the damn web? Come on now. You were better off saying that they were BB guns or, you know, airsoft guns, you know, pulling them out like they're real weapons, a little iffy to me. But hey, you know, to each their own. Shout out DME Detroit. Fam, what's up? Shout out PZ World. Shout out Streets, two-time the legend. You know what I mean? Shout out J Guard Hype. It's your boy J Guard Hype. Shout him out. Shout out Adept HNIC, all the mods out there for all the channels. Shout out IMP Black Yo. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You have to say this the whole thing. A pimp named Slickback. I am black. I am P Black. Yo. You know what I mean? You got to say the whole thing. Like pimp named Slickback. But anyway, and shout out Champion and the whole staff out there. You know, they out there pushing P. Proper preparation prevents poor performance and all that jazz. All pun intended. We at the Battle Rapport, we have the ends. And it goes a little something like this. It's mandatory to memorize material, massively manipulate metaphors, massacre marked men maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Oh, there's a part 2 to that. Be mindful to multitask, magnify major maddening main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto murder and manuscript. You get it all, one shot, one kill. What's the deal? Shout out Tony Yayo. But yeah, let's go with the top of the card, right? Let me get a sippy sip real quick. You know what I mean? Sippy sip of my little mixed drink real quick. You know what I mean? Gotta get a little mix of it. You know what I mean? Every once in a while. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so. Top of the card. We have Tay-Rock versus Av. Which should have been 2 years ago. It should have been 2 years ago. What, 2019, 2020? It should have been 2 years ago. It should have been then that when Av originally left, he didn't officially announce it on Twitter like he did a few weeks ago. I think it should have been handled then. URL, you dropped the bag on that one. You should have keyed that in. You should have locked that in 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. Right around the beginning of COVID or whatever. You know what I mean? Had that on a volume. It would have been fire. Av versus Tay-Rock would have been fire as a band battle or a volume battle. You can show me some love in the comments or you kill me in the comments. Now, New Jersey Twerk versus Hollow the Don. I got Hollow 3-0, right? No. I kid New Jersey Twerk. You know what I mean? Hollow 4-0. Alright? Hollow gonna body New Jersey Twerk in the face-offs when they have a face-off. If they have a face-off, and if they do have a face-off, it will be fire. Hopefully it's not on Instagram, Twitter, or Spaces, or any of that. That they actually have one up there on url.tv. You know what I mean? On their channel, on YouTube. Hopefully they'll do, you know what I mean? Like they have done a few other times, but not in recent times because they've been having it on DNA's Breakfast with the Champ and, you know, other channels like PSA Hip Hop. Shout out PSA Hip Hop or PSA Reloaded. But yeah, I think that New Jersey Twerk is very talented, very explosive. Hey, yo, pause. Out the gate. Hey, yo, pause, right? You gotta have fun out here in battle rap. Everything ain't gotta be so serious. Why so serious? But yeah, I have my own opinion about New Jersey Twerk. I being from Paterson, New Jersey. He supposedly being from Trenton. Saying he from the town, but P-Town was the original town out here in Jersey. But anyway, that'll be a discussion for me and Twerk to have when we actually battle. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my hat out there just in case if Twerk want to battle, because you know I don't feel he repping Jersey the way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Shit, fucking Real Sick. Shout out to Real Sick. He's doing more work for Jersey in the new era over New Jersey Twerk in this whole new era. If you understand where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? Simple. This is simple. Real Sick only has like maybe 1 or 2 losses in his whole career. Something like that. Lost to K-Shine. But he did really good. Like, there's only a handful of like maybe 1 or 2 losses that Real Sick has. Though New Jersey Twerk, half his record or more than half of his record or 75% of his record is mostly losses and or, you know, debatables. And we ain't even including one-rounders. One-rounders suck! They're doing just about the same amount as a whole 3 rounds, but just, it makes no sense. But it's good that people have one-rounders, you know, not half-hour long one-rounders, at least like 10-minute one-rounder. Stretching it. Hey, yo, pause. Stretching it to at least like maybe, you know, 10-15 minutes, you know what I mean? But that is both rappers battling, then the intro and the outro, and the in-between, and ads that they have in, or sponsors for the events and stuff like that. But it should be the span of like 10, maybe 15 minutes on one rounder, not 15 minutes one round from one guy. Come on now, y'all could have split it and made a whole 3 rounds, but to each their own. Some of these can afford a whole 3 rounds, but that's why 1 rounders are good to spark up the interest of a possible 3 rounder of them, or anything in the future that may arise. You know what I mean? Like them becoming a 2-on-2 and doing something together, and then still being able to have their 1-on-1 where it's an actual 3 rounder, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's good for battle rap, it's good for competition, but when it comes to this right here, New Jersey Twerk and Holler the Dawn, maybe DME Detroit was right. Maybe this is you're playing darts and Hollow the Dawn will battle New Jersey Twerk. Hey, that's a good one. I think that was probably what DME Detroit was right. So shout him out. But yeah. Then we're gonna get to DNA versus Jerry West. I honestly thought that, yes, DNA, he is one of those people that have been and touched a Summer Madness stage. He has lit that motherfucker up. Now, is Jerry West up to par to be able to battle said DNA, especially now? I honestly feel that one of 2 things. One, it's either Jerry West's time, and he's lit right now, and this is the time, since they were supposed to battle and it didn't happen, and now they get to battle. Same thing with Holler the Dawn and New Jersey Twerk. Supposedly they were supposed to battle, it never happened, but now they get to battle here. I personally think that Tay Rock and Av should have happened 2 or 3 years ago. New Jersey Twerk and Holler the Dawn should have happened when it was supposed to happen. What, a year ago? Maybe 2 years? I don't know. Jerry West and DNA. I honestly feel like this battle, even if it was supposed to happen or not, however, this, just like DME Detroit said, I agree with him. This should have been a volume battle. DNA and Jerry West, a volume battle. Or maybe even a band battle. You know what I mean? But, they got it on Summer Madness. This is where I feel the bottom of the card, the first battle to start the night should have been DNA and Jerry West. You got one of the top, Hall of Famers, you could say, of Summer Madness. Until Smack to get him the fuck out of here. Remember that? That was DNA, right? Known DNA or Summer Madness DNA? Y'all show y'all love in the comments, or you can kill me in the comments. Which is the better DNA that y'all have seen? Gnome DNA or Summer Madness? But anyway, you have DNA, who is a great writer, a great freestyler, a great rapper. He can adapt to almost any room, big or small. Hey, yo, pause. We talking about rooms here, all right? Jerry West, he's pretty good on stage. He's pretty good. Even better in a small room setting. I still think this should have been a band battle or a volume battle. My personal opinion. I ride with DME on that one. That is, he put I think he did his motherfucking thing when he thought about this battle and was like, you know what, this feels like, excuse me, this, I don't think it's a dart battle. I think it's one of those battles that you kind of seen it coming. You know what I mean? Very like styles, and they both can rebuttal. If y'all haven't seen Jerry West rebuttals, he has some pretty good rebuttals. Check him out. I thought him and Danny Myers in that setting of the movie lot in Universal Studios was pretty cool. Some may say it was weak, whack, whatever, but I kind of like the closed setting on a corner. I like that. You know what I mean? No interference with cops, no interference with nothing, nobody. I kind of like that setting. You know what I mean? But getting back to the list, though I think Jerry West can beat DNA. I think DNA can, like, I don't think DNA is the best when it comes to like rebuttals. I think he's really good freestyling, but his rebuttals, I think DNA could be better with his rebuttals. I think, I've heard a lot of DNA, and I think he's kind of got a little repetitive, but I think maybe against this battle with Jerry West, he might pull out, hey yo, leave me alone, alright? He might bring out, hey yo, come on now, leave me alone, pause, alright. I think that DNA may reveal a part of the song. Hey yo, come on, leave me alone, alright? Hey yo, pause. Alright, super ultra mega pause. You got me. Cool. Word. Alright. Congratulations. You got a pause on me. Pause. Hey yo. You gotta have fun out here, or else you're gonna have a damn aneurysm talk about these battle rappers. You know what I mean? Shout out DME Detroit. Hope he doesn't have an aneurysm next year. With this battle rap bullshit. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We still need you around, DME. We still need you around. But I have Jerry West a slight edge over DNA. Hey, yo, pause. Edge, come on. Leave me alone here. I know. Come on now. Leave me alone. We back at it. All right. Hey, yo, that's another pause. All right. Back at it. Hey, come on now. I'm saying we back at it. Leave me alone. You gotta have fun out here in these battle rap streets. I have Jerry West defeating DNA. All right. T-Top versus John the Don. They did have a 1-rounder years ago. I felt like we didn't. I even felt then that this should have been a 3-rounder. And I can't wait for it to be a 3-rounder. But again, this took too long. Hey, yo, pause. I know. But you understand where I'm coming from, right? That it's taking too long of a duration for some of these battles to be set up. If you know, Averb and Swamp are like literally beefing with each other over here on Twitter Spaces, going back and forth with the antics back and forth. Book that ASAP. Bars out here, but you get what I'm saying. Book these matches. Book these battle rappers ASAP before the nostalgia starts going away. People want to talk about, is battle rap dying? Smack said, is battle rap dying? Or is battle rap dead? A lot of other people throughout the couple years or so has been saying, well, since 2017, has been saying that battle rap is kind of dead or dying, this, that, and the other. I'll say it's dying, but not dead. Because there's still battles that haven't happened. Dream battles like Diz and Sharon and a bunch of others that still haven't happened. But they will happen as long as battle rap stays alive. Only way battle rap can stay alive is having battles like, I don't know, Diz, Easy to Block Captain, Thesaurus, QP, Part 2. Was it? No, I mean, Soulcon and QP Part 2. You know what I mean? Like, battles that make sense. You know what I mean? That at the end of the day, at the end of the año, at the end of the year, that these things make sense. You have one of the top writers and rebuttalers and freestylers and multisyllabic master Diz, who can battle in almost any type of language and in any country. 5 to 7 already different countries that he's battled in different languages, right? Already 6 to 7, something like that. He's about to battle somebody soon that he's already mentioned, but we'll talk about that another time. But he'll be battling in another country, in another language. I mean, Disaster is the one. Is he like Neo? I don't know. Can he decode the Matrix? I don't know. But Disaster has defined battle rap in many different ways and in many different eras, and has maintained his career, his He's maintained his composure throughout these years of being who he is. Maintained his character, however it is, and evolving too. You know what I mean? He's not that crazy guy that we used to see him years ago. He actually has adapted and grown as a man. Not just as a battle rapper, he's grown as a man, and it's showing in his battles. And then up against Easy to Block Captain, which right there is another one of those instances where, yo, this is a young rising star. He's been around for a little bit, but he's basically a young rising star. He's getting credibility, he's getting views, he's getting looks. Whether or not he got pat post or not, still didn't stop him from getting that disaster bag and battling disaster, having disaster on his resume. You know, you can hate him, you can love him, you can be a part of the E-Hive, E-Block, whatever y'all want to call them, you know. Though I think E-Hive is the female groupies of Easy to Block Captain, and E-Block is basically the guy peas, the guy groupies, guy peas. I learned that back when I was a part of the Sound Boys, Strictly Business Entertainment, late 2000s, early 2010s and stuff. But I honestly feel that at this moment in battle rap, John has kind of been under the radar. Just recently, one of his battles from a while ago, I don't know how long ago this battle happened, but Young Ill, Ice Pack, Young Ill versus John the Don is on YouTube right now. They dropped it like yesterday. I still haven't seen it yet because I've been pretty busy. And plus, this is my day off, and I'm, trying to, take advantage of my day off, you know what I mean? But, I haven't really seen too much of John, and like I said before, URL, if you're listening, did Conceited battle Young Ill Ice Pack? Did they have a 2-rounder? Did they have a 3-rounder? Did they have a 1-rounder? Who won? Was that the rise and fall period of Young Ill, or was that the time where Young Ill was rising and Conceited lost? And when did that battle happen? And if it did happen, please drop it on YouTube. Let us fans, didn't it happen like 8 to 10, 15 years ago? Come on, people. Come on, URL. Wake up! Like DMA said, like DME Detroit says, wake up, URL, wake up! Catch a brush, pull it, it'll make up. I just cultivated with it. Shake up. Anyway, shout out System of a Down. But yeah, I honestly think that T-Top might have this, even though, people kind of say that, this is like not your regular, run-of-the-mill battles or whatever, that this is going to be a good one. I'm like, maybe not. They both are anglers. That's one thing I will say. Whether or not you want to say that John the Don steals bars or be stealing material and flipping it back to the same opponent or however, whatever, he is still an angler. And T-Top being one of the best anglers since Murder Mook. And, maybe we'll still get that, Murder Mook and Briz, or maybe even Murder Mook versus T-Top. But I don't think any of those are happening anytime soon. But for me, T-Top versus Murder Mook would be the old era angler versus the new era angler. Or not new era angler, because T-Top's not a new era angler. T-Top's been around for a bit. T-Top's a vet though. Can't really say that. Or old era angler Murder Mook versus veteran angler, veteran modern angler T-Top. That's what I've wanted to see, because they're both anglers. Who's better, T-Top or Murder Mook, when it comes to the angles? Especially recently, after Murder Mook's battle with Geechee Gotti was pretty good, very great showing. Geechee Gotti, had a fight in his hands, Hey, yo, pause, fight in his hands. Come on, now we talking boxing references. Come on. Let me breathe, bruh. But anyway, I do have, to be honest, I have John. I haven't heard John in a little bit. Last time I saw John was, against Surf, and Surf kind of, rode that wave to jail, pause. Hey, yo, but you know what I'm talking about. he got rid of John John, and we ain't seen John John in the last 2 years. I don't know. Maybe he has, but maybe, this Young Ill battle, by them throwing it up on YouTube, past couple days, that maybe that's a sign that, he has battled after Sue Surf. It just hasn't dropped on YouTube. URL, wake up! URL, wake up! Drop your stuff on YouTube, bro, and promote your app. Get the volume from your YouTube. You got 1.4 something million people that are subscribed to your YouTube. This will be like the last time I'm reiterating this. But you throw up battles that haven't seen the light of day. Like Young Ill Ice Pack versus Conceited. Throw it up there on YouTube. Throw your little trailers in the beginning of any events that's happening, in between the battles, stuff like that. And at the end, where you can go to check out new battles and stuff like that. Show off your app, da-da-da-da. That's how you get that. But you're not going to get it if you're going to do this bullshit where you're just throwing all your stuff on your URL.tv app. Here we go. Like I said before, I don't think URL has 75,000 people that are subscribed to their URL.tv app. But there are 1.4 million plus people on their YouTube channel. You don't think that if they throw up there a battle that people haven't seen, wanted to see, didn't know that they wanted to see, didn't know that it ever happened, if they saw one of those battles up there and that URL promoted their app on that YouTube channel while dropping some battles that have never been seen on YouTube before, don't you think that there's going to be more than 75% of the 1.4 million plus followers that are subscribed to URL? You don't think that traffic is going to go over to your URL app because people are going to want to see some of the newer battles that happen and or didn't even know that happened? All this stuff. Come on, wake up, URL, wake up. But besides that, John the Don defeating T-Top 2-1. Don't think it's going to be a 3-0. I think John has been wanting to catch a body since, his loss with Surf, But this battle is on the bottom of the card, which sucks. It should be New Jersey Twerk versus Holla the Don, the main event. And the co-main event should be Shotgun Suge versus Fonz. This has been brewing for the past year and a half. It's been brewing for the past year and a half. Since the Swamp thing and no reference to the actual comic. But since the whole Swamp situation and Easy to Block situation where it's like, who's more gutter? Who's more hood? Who could flip more slabs and all it? Who could flip the most bricks and put it with 2 and 1s? Like that drug talk was T-Top. T-Top, Busy the Bear. That was Ill Will once upon a time before he became the jokester that he is. And it was Swamp and Shotgun Suge. Yeah, you got some other people brewing it up in the pot, you know what I mean? Shout out Mac Mel, the True 10, you know what I mean? I understand the understandings, you know what I mean? I am a part of Activate the Activators. Alright? So is DME Detroit. Stop calling him Mailman, bro. Stop calling him Mailman. There's no reason why you should be calling DME Detroit Mailman. There's no reason, Mel. Come on now. We are part of the activators that get activated. Come on now. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Not amen like Amen Ra. No. Amen. But anyway. But yeah, I think that Shotgun Suge and Fonz, this is their time. This makes sense. Maybe not to a lot of people. Maybe it should have been done a year ago. But I think alright. Better now Shotgun Suge versus Fonz than Shotgun Suge versus Fonz 2-3 years down the line. Like Tay-Rock and Av. Tay-Rock and Av, this is how it should have been. DNA Jerry West. Tay-Rock Av. T-Top, John the Don. Shotgun Suge versus Fonz. New Jersey Twerk, Holla the Don. Alright? You kill me in the comments or show me some love in the comments. But that's my opinion. Who do I think? Wow. To be honest, Fonz, he's been on a roll. He's taken a couple losses here, there. He has more wins than losses. His win-loss ratio is pretty clear. He's a winner. You know what I mean? He's a winner! Winner, chicken dinner. Old bowling ball reference. But yeah, I think, to be honest, yes, I'm from Jersey, and I'm not being Jersey biased. I will call it down the line if Shotgun Suge loses or if he wins. Anybody that I like or dislike, it don't matter. Anybody I ride with, anybody I don't ride with, I cut it right down the middle. Yo, this happened, I don't think he won. Or, yo, this happened and it's one of the main factors why you were winning in this. You know what I mean? Like, I used to like Tay-Rock. He's starting to fall off, but I still give him the fact that he is a very consistent veteran. Is he a legend? After 50 battles, he may be considered a legend. He has more wins than losses. So, amongst the 10 plus years that Tay-Rock has been around, he's been around since since battling K-Shine at that, in New York, in front of that display in New York. Literally, like, outside was the sidewalk, people walking by, and you just see, display, and you see these two just going at each other. Pause. Hey, yo, that just did not sound right. And it was in New York. Hey, yo, this is not Pride Month. Okay, this is not happening in Pride Month, all right? This is not happening in Pride Month. They were battling in front of the display right there in New York, and it was crazy. They were going in on each other. Hey, yo, pause. Hey, yo, all right. I kid the Pope, though. But yeah, I think that Tay-Rock is Mr. Consistent. He's been very consistent for many years. I say he's only had maybe 3 chokes, pause, in his whole career. The losses were basically those chokes. You know what I mean? But I don't really see Tay-Rock losing too often. He does have a lot of debatables, I will say that. But to be frank, to be blunt, which is going to be the after show on Instagram after this, to be blunt, Tay-Rock versus Av should have been done 2-3 years ago. Right when Av separated himself from Cave Gang. Though he still considers himself a part of Cave Gang, Av just wanted to do his own thing. You know what I mean? Just like, what they were doing with the 4 horsemen, the four horsemen of the Christian apocalypse, whatever y'all call yourselves. That is weird, though. Christians calling themselves the 4 horsemen. And not having an apocalypse afterwards. There's got to be a bar scheme somewhere set up to, discombobulate that whole crew. But one day it'll happen. One day. Maybe New Jersey Twerk versus Saga. Maybe that. Because that, I tell you, no lie. That's another one that should have happened a long time ago. But, they had their little face-off, their little discussion on Champion. But they never actually got to battle. You know what I mean? And I think that will be an exciting battle. And I think that whoever wins, whether it be New Jersey Twerk or the Saga, I think that will be a very great battle. But I have to say, on a level of 1 to 10, with this whole Summer Madness card, or Summer Halfness 2.0, because this is the second year that they're... Yo, how can you fuck up Gnome? Night of Main Events. How can you fuck up Gnome? And turning it from Night of Main Events into Night of Mid Experiments. That's what that turned out to be. One of the worst turnouts in battle rap. One of the worst events in UR history. One of the worst events in URL history? What? It's all true. And you can try and fight it, deny it, but you can't fake the funk when it comes to this. And for all y'all that know what I'm talking about, Stop perpetrating the fraud. That's what we used to say back in the 90s. Stop faking the funk, perpetrating the fraud. Stop lying out here in these battle rap YouTube streets, alright? But damn, that's my thoughts on URL. Like I said this months ago, I'm only going to be doing a couple every now and again episodes on any URL events or battles that's coming up that I like or want to talk about, because everything that they dropped has been trash. Excuse me. Like that, it was trash. URL. You want to fight back against the fans? Y'all want to try to cancel bloggers and cancel media, cancel little whoever that has a channel talking shit about your URL brand? Let me tell you this. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I said it before and I'll say it again. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And with lawsuits and all this blocking of battles for years, and all this having battles redo their rounds and having them rehearse together, all that is destroying, not rebuilding, it's destroying battle rap. It's creating a spiraling death for battle rap. How do you get rid of that? By serving the community that was there throughout this whole thing. And that's us on YouTube. That's us on any of these platforms that actually watch battles. Now, if you don't want to put battles on YouTube, that's fine. Other battle rap bloggers, battle rappers, and battle rap leagues will take advantage of that. So, URL, y'all do that military shit, right? Y'all have military people in y'all shit, right? Shape up or ship out. Straight up. Get your shit together or get the fuck out of here. If URL isn't already sold, it's been sold or about to be sold. Because all it's going to take is the right investor, the right guy to be like, yo, I'll give you $200 million for this. We're here, man. I'm going to Honolulu. You know what I mean? Now Smack is out in Honolulu living his life. And Beasley out there in out in France or whatever, chilling, speaking French and so on and so forth, dealing with some Masons over there at their lodge. But, man, the conspiracy theories are real, though. Ask ADEP. Yo, this whole time for like the past 4 years, something like that, on and off, I've watched ADEP, every single one of his channels, even all these channels that he got taken down and then a couple got brought back up, and I was still subscribed. I was happy. One of them, I thought I was subscribed. I didn't know I was subscribed. However, I made sure I was subscribed to that one too. But ADEP, shout out ADEP. I did not know of the conspiracies and or some of the secret societal sacrifices or things that were done in battle rap, and you shed a lot of light on that. And people fight. Yo, I swear, I see a lot of people fighting against ADEP. But why would they fight? Like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire. Just like that Dr. Antias motherfucker. He gets no shine, no light over here. You know what I mean? He never touched base with the rumors of him ever touching that little, 11-year-old boy, 9-year-old boy. Never touched up on that. But yet, he'll talk about Sandra or whoever that, he stole money and, or gave her fake money and stole her pussy and all this type of fucking crazy shit. You get no light over here. That's another one of those that we don't like out here. You know what I mean? I don't know why people like Piper Boy Williams, Jay Black, and a few other people, PSA, I don't know why they would subscribe to such a man with things on his jacket like that. But, I guess to each their own. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. Yes, I do follow some of these people, but I don't subscribe to the fact of them liking or even watching Chris Unbiased. That's the only time you're going to hear his name come out my mouth, people. He's Dr. Tires forever. Why is he Dr. Tires? Because that's how he operates. All right? Get it? Got it good. But I'm ranting a little bit because, you know, the real battle rap media out here, the real bloggers, they're the ones that literally have their own shows. You know what I mean? That's doing their own thing and putting their opinion out there for the world to see, whether people believe them or not. Like me, I'm just saying my opinion. You can kill me in the comments or show me some love in the comments. But y'all already know how this thing goes. Please, people, don't drive drunk. Don't drive distracted. And please, don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. There are other people out there on the road too, me being one of them. Please, life is short. Take advantage of the fact that you have a mom and dad, or you have siblings, or you have family that you can still talk to, because they could be gone by tomorrow. Friends, family, whoever that you have connection to, keep those connections. They can be gone by tomorrow and you'll never know. So on that note, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Good fracking day, because it's a beautiful day out. Try to take advantage of this beautiful day. All right, people? Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Good fracking night and good fracking day. Hydroman from the Battle Rapport out. I'm so old. How do I stop this thing? Am I glitching? Am I glitching? No, I'm not glitching. Oh, damn.